Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Nadia Adam. I'm a Vedic astrologer and psychic medium. So today we are going to talk about the energy update from the perspective of Vedic astrology between 14th of Feb until 21st of February. All right. As usual, I will divide my explanation into several parts, and the timestamp will be in description box along with my personal details if you are interested to book a personal reading with me. All right. So actually, there's no much going on this week, but there is two significant things that I will talk about. One thing is we have Venus move to Pisces, which is the sign of exaltation, right? Which might or which will occur, actually not might, it will occur between 16 and 17 of February, depend wherever you are at. All right. And then we're going to have also a new moon in the sign of Aquarius around 20 or 21st of February. Again, it depends wherever you are at. All right. So first and foremost, let us talk about Venus here. So Venus is exalted and will move and stay here for almost 28 or 27. All right. So Venus will be in Pisces between 16th of February until 12th of March. All right. This is very excellent placement for Venus for some people, but not all of us. All right. Venus in Pisces, because it's a natural ruler of, you have the second house, you have the natural ruler of your seventh house, second and seven, both of them, the Lord is sitting in the 12th house. So this signifies that there will be an energy of wanting to detach a bit from material world, detach a bit from the daily chaos, the daily routine, and just want to be isolated. So perhaps you will see like some people will start to plan for trips, will start to plan for their holidays during this period, or at least even if it's not executed during that time, this type of thought, like I want to go on a vacation or a holiday, will start to pop up in most of our mind. Okay, so this is one thing we're going to think about. Second thing, because Venus is a natural ruler of the seventh house, is sitting in the 12th house, perhaps we can manifest that as an energy of wanting or desiring to have a healthy companionship, or really setting boundaries or setting boundaries, foundation, structure in our personal relationship and partnership, regardless whether it's a business partnership or it's a personal relationship. All right. There is an energy just like I want to either to rejuvenate whatever is supposed to be ignited again, or I just want to end it and cut it off because I have done whatever I'm supposed to do, and we need to put a limit. All right. Because Pisces as a overall is an energy of ending something, right? Not like a loss. When we lose something, we'll gain something out of it. It's just like ending of cycle, completing the cycle, right? So that's mean here Venus already completed the whole cycle since last year. Last year, I believe Venus was in Pisces also around March. So whatever that romantic or partnership or relationship cycle that you have been through since last year, during this time, it's kind of getting closed. It's kind of getting like into conclusion, whether it's a yes or no. There is no gray shade anymore. All right. As much as we think like Pisces is a losses or sorrow, it's actually the closing of a cycle. It's like the end of something, because it's in, I mean, it's a natural of 12th house, right? It's the end of the zodiac belt. So we can start fresh, we'll start new when Venus is moved to the Aries, right? Which is, again, around 11 or 12 of March. So you will see many people during this period, either they will start to get into relationship or start to get into new partnership. There is an energy of just wanting to be in companionship, but a healthy companionship, not in the toxic, not in the companionship that is just like giving you headache or giving you sorrow and so on. All right. So this is one thing. Second thing, because Venus is a natural Karaka or natural planet that rules and governing money and finance, we might expect some sort of losses or some sort of stagnation when it comes to economy, or maybe the inflation that people been talking about, or the economic crisis and stuff like that that we've been hearing about could kind of happen during this period. It's not like a really long period because Venus is sitting in Jupiter, although both of them are enemies to each other, but they manifest really good energy. All right. So you will see like people buying power or the inclination towards like buying unnecessary stuff. It will start to decline a bit. People will be more into, let's say, spending their money in, again, like traveling, visiting people, going to well-being centers, like learning about spirituality, occultism, yoga, and so on. So people mindset during this time, it's gonna change somehow, some way. All right. So if you are someone who has a business or investing in some stock market or some venture, you gotta be careful during this period. All right. Jupiter also, it's kind of silent. It does not have really strong energy to support Venus in some way when it comes to finance. So you can see like the whole energy, what's going on here, it's more towards spirituality, finding peace, rejuvenate ourselves, taking care of ourselves, etc. All right. So I hope it makes sense. But again, this is a very nice period though for people who, again, want to ignite and rejuvenate their relationship, partnership, taking care of themselves, and just like being in calm state. It's not as Venus, and anyways, it's exalted. Doesn't mean that it's gonna give you a bad result, but because it's in a Pisces, it's natural sign of closing a cycle. So we might witness some sort of change during this period also when Venus is in a Pisces. All right. So yeah, I think that's it for Venus here. Okay, let us talk about the new moon that's gonna happen, I believe, around 21st. Let me see the calendar here. Yeah, I think it will be on 20. Okay, let's do this. Let's see. All right, cool. Where's my pen? Here we go. Yeah, so the new moon will occur in the sign of Aquarius on 20th of February, okay? It's conjunct Saturn, all right? In a pretty close degree, I would say, okay? So the new moon will occur around 7 degree of Aquarius. Saturn will be already in the 4th degree of Aquarius, all right? So during this time, we can see that Saturn will get kind of activated during this period of time, all right? What is Saturn? Saturn is about structure, foundation, our limitation, the way how we really want to build up our life in some way, right? If you didn't feel Saturn giving you an actual result in last period, since it's just moved to Aquarius, perhaps this is an ignition kind of a point where Saturn will start to give you whatever that Aquarius house in your chart is supposed to give you. All right, whatever it is. So you gotta look, where is Aquarius in your house, in your chart, I mean, in which house it's sitting, which house it's governing, what's the natural character of that house. Perhaps somehow, some way, that particular theme will start to ignite or will start to get activated. Let's say, for example, we have an Aries, right? So Aquarius fall into the 11th house. So maybe can be the ignition point or like a wake-up call to Aries people when it comes to your gains, your reputation, what type of people that you want to deal with in terms of like professional network circle or connections. All right. So you will start to become more picky here or start to open your eye, who's your enemy or who's your friend. I'm giving an example here. All right. So let's say, for example, we have a Taurus, right? Just let me just change this. Okay, let's say, for example, we have a Taurus ascendant. So Aquarius will fall into your 10th house, right? So that's mean it can be a wake-up call for you when it comes to career. What do I want to pursue? What do I want to achieve? What is my soul mission? What is my status and reputation? Should I change something? Should I do something? Should I work harder? Should I just chill out a bit? So all of this energy will start to just like kicking you somehow, some way, like, okay, I need to change something here. All right. It's again, this new moon in particular is like a wake-up call for your Saturn transiting Aquarius, regardless of which house right now it's sitting or which house right now it's transiting. All right. Of course, it's vary depend on your dasha, antardasha, and the overall energy of your chart, your Ashtak Varga point, etc. But you gotta be careful, I would say, in the next period, at least until we enter March. All right. So, however, I will write down a more detailed blog about this, most probably on weekend, because it's gonna happen on weekend. Okay, so I will write a blog about this, explaining everything, what are you supposed to be careful of, the pinpoint and stuff like that. Okay, so yeah, I think that's it for today. Thank you so much for listening. Wishing you to have wonderful and beautiful week. Stay good and be good. And if you need to book a personal reading, any personal guidance, and if you need some advice, you can reach out to me. All my details in the description box, okay? So wishing you again to have a wonderful week. Stay good and see you soon. Bye.